Hey, what's going on, my friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and today I'm going to share with you 5 things I think you should know about this game-changing, forward-moving, highly expansive new moon / solar eclipse happening in a couple of short days on June 10th, 2021. Number 1, it's a great time to learn something new. This recent big full moon we had shed a lot of light upon our unresolved issues, and it resulted in a lot of clearing and letting go and creating space for the new to flow in perfect time. At least here in the United States, we're getting into summer, a time of expansion, a time of doing, a time of going forward, starting that new chapter, starting that new career, starting that new relationship, settling into that new home. Sometimes new things can be equally exciting, however, and also a bit challenging because it's new and unfamiliar. I know for me, the more I went through my awakening, the more I started to really unravel these passions, these yearnings to express myself. That again, it felt right, like being on YouTube as an example. I really wanted to do this. I felt a strong excitement, just like, yes, this seems awesome type of energy, but I was intimidated big time. For one, I'm not even the most outgoing person in real life, believe it or not. So just the mere idea of getting on camera was kind of frightening. And I had to practice quite a bit to get good enough to where my organic passion could really shine through in its full potential. But don't let that stop you. I just recently took this breathwork certification program. That's the new thing that came into my life. And I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. Now I am just beaming with excitement and passion to start practicing and taking people through these powerful ceremonies. However, there was a component of this certification that really challenged me. It really made me get out of my comfort zone. As you can expect, I'm really good with my voice. I can speak well. I can lead people through, meditations quite easily. I love it. But when it comes time to getting down there with somebody and putting my hands on them and being almost like the healer type of person, it's just so unfamiliar to me. I never had to do that. So as excited as I have been with this breath work, I've been equally challenged. It really made me feel like I really suck at this aspect of it. But you know what I've learned? I've learned that doesn't mean it's not meant for me. It means I just have to practice. And the cool thing about learning something new, whatever that is for you, is a lot of times the things we learn, especially if it's a skill like this, will translate into your daily life. As a quick last example for myself, as I'm getting better at really being in someone else's energy and tuning into them and comforting them, as a good practitioner needs to be able to do, I'm finding myself doing that a lot more with my children, with my wife. And it's been this whole new dimension to relationships in general that it's been unlocked for me. So as you learn something new, there's a lot of times there's more than meets the eye. Number 2, I wrote down relationship harmonizing. It'll feel experientially like quite the opposite's going on. What's happening is you're becoming aware of some of the things that are impeding upon your ability to have a deeper, more meaningful, more authentic relationship with probably people in your circle, people in your interpersonal relationships, people you work with, your family, your friends, maybe new people coming in. And this could play out in a variety of different ways, and it can be stressful in most of those ways. It can play out, but it's awareness of the blocks, awareness of the things in your life, either within yourself or within other people, that are no longer a match. This eclipse season right now is extremely powerful. It is causing us to grow at a ridiculously unprecedented fast rate. So we've changed a ton in the last month, in the last couple of weeks. So what might have been appropriate recently might no longer be at all appropriate. And it might require you to look at yourself and say, what's going on with me? What patterns are still there apparently playing out, making these relationships a bit messy? Or maybe it's time to stop being around these people so often. Maybe I'm realizing just how much they're draining me. Because there are so many ways this can play out, I'm not going to go into a lot of specifics, but there is one thing that can really let you know that this is taking place in your life. And that's if other people are triggering you. Other people are saying things, doing things, behaving in such a way as causing you to get into your head afterwards. You go to bed and you're like, why am I still thinking about what that person said to me? I can't shut my mind up. Or maybe in the moment what they said, it made you feel very uncomfortable, or there is a really obvious energetic response to being in someone's presence or hearing what someone had to say. All of this seems on the surface very uncomfortable, very unideal. Like, oh geez, am I manifesting bad things? No. You're manifesting exactly what you need to learn and to grow and expand and improve upon your relationships in whatever way that means, so that there is more depth. There is more harmony. There is less resistance. There is more true love. Number 3, deep, in all capitals, work and moving on. This opening, you could say, this gateway, as folks like to call it, it really is an opportunity to go significantly deeper into yourself, into your unconsciousness, into your shadow than ever before. And you might find that there have been themes you've been working with, certain issues and patterns you've been chipping away at in various forms, that you finally are able to go to a new depth and experience a new level and like quantity of release, to the point where you might find yourself closing that chapter completely and moving on, moving forward as pretty much like a brand new person, free of the past. For me, what's happened is I had an extremely powerful breathwork ceremony like 3 days ago. And it took me deeper into my core traumas than I've been able to reach by far. And I was able to finally express these, like a good amount of extremely uncomfortable pent-up energy. I was crying, I was screaming, I was just wailing, a lot of crying, a lot of energy being released. And oh my goodness, as this happened, so much clarity, so many insights, so much understanding as to why I went through certain things in my life, in past lives in my case, and how they are fitting in perfectly with who I am today and where I'm going. But a lot of it's no longer relevant at all. It really is, for me anyway. And all of my updates are literally just me sharing about what's happening with me, because we're all connected. But in my case, what you can take for yourself as well, is it's time to move on. It really is finally time to release, express, let go of whatever you've been keeping locked up inside of you. Whatever you've been holding on to, maybe consciously or unconsciously, that's been holding you back from really reaching your full potential. There's something, and it's deep, probably deeper than you think. It's deeper than I thought, and you have an opportunity right now to get to the bottom of it. But it's very, very important. It's very important to really slow down. Give yourself time and space to go inward and really, really listen to what's going on inside. What is your body trying to tell you? What is your heart trying to tell you? What is your life trying to show you? If you tune in with even a little bit of effort, you might be blown away at what roars up to the surface for a major release, a major catharsis that will literally be life-changing on so many levels. But you have to let yourself feel. Number 4, in case you're wondering, a lot of you are probably already experiencing wild ups and downs, major fluctuations within your physical energy, how much gusto you have, within your emotional state. You might go from feeling charged and expansive and tapped into the creative forces like never before, all the way to feeling blocked, suppressed, exhausted, irritable, tender emotionally, and everything in between. us releasing these pent-up traumas, these pent-up energies, it really is like a surgery. It's healing, it's releasing, it's getting the cancer, if you will, out of your system. But it's kind of an invasive procedure. Spiritually, energetically, and your energy body, it really is. So even though you might have a big release, and then maybe a period of incredible expansiveness where, like, man, you're looking at everything in life totally differently with new, fresh, clear eyes, thinking, oh my God, I'm so happy, I'm so expansive, I love life. And then you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, I have a headache. Oh man, I feel kind of depressed. Oh man, I have no energy. Where did it go? And then you go and you pierce another layer that afternoon and you're back. It's okay. It's almost like we're just existing right now in this highly refined, very divine, positive, high frequency energy, and it's just causing these different healings to take place. And then after a healing, you can feel great or you can feel not so great. But regardless, it doesn't matter. You'll experience both probably this week. Regardless, the healing's taking place. You're getting out of surgery and you're getting a good bill from the doctor saying, you're good. Wow. You're looking real good. You're gonna heal up beautifully. You're gonna be able to walk again. You're gonna be able to, get out of that wheelchair. Whatever it is, you're gonna be free. You're gonna be absent of the wound you've been carrying. It's been messing up probably every single area of your life. But be patient with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself rest if you need it. So it's just very important to be patient with yourself, my friends. Number 5, the whole point of all of this energy is this. It's time. Astrologically, it's time to let yourself fly. You've been gearing up for a long time to really step in to a whole new level of yourself, a whole new depth of your soul's expression. But the interesting thing is, and I found this to be the case myself big time, is like the more you do that, the more you become aware simultaneously of what's in the way. And for a lot of us, like the further we go, the more in the way we're realizing is there. But now is not the time to let what's been in the way hold you back any longer. You probably feel like you're about to burst at the freaking seams because you are. You've done too much. You've done too much. You've had too much growth. You've raised your frequency too much. You can't hold yourself back from the world another second. It's time to let go. I'm going to show you a tarot card. One of my favorite tarot cards from one of my favorite decks, the Osho Zen Tarot. You can see right here, it's this little kid looking through the chains. And what's on the horizon? Beautiful colors, beautiful, inviting place. And this kid, he wants to go, as you can see, but if you look really closely, he's behind these chains. He feels like he can't go. He's just trapped. But if he stepped back just a little bit, he'd see the lock is unlatched. He could just really, it's that simple. It's that simple. What's been holding you back is some illusion. It's some misaligned belief. There's nothing tangible blocking you. There's nothing coming from outside blocking you ever. It's just a mirror to help you look within, which will be easier than ever to do right now and see what's been really holding you back. What's been the source of these projected illusory blocks? What is it? Is it something that happened to you when you were a young child? Some conclusion you drew? Maybe this belief that you're not good enough? Maybe a fear of abandonment? Just a sense of unworthiness? What is it? I'm not even asking you, how is it playing out in your life? What's the source? Where does it really, really come from? Look deep. Step back. Slow down. Allow yourself to feel. Let your body reveal to you what's been holding you back. You'll be able to do it. You'll be able to let it go. And then it's time to fly. It really is time to enter a new chapter of abundance and freedom and happiness and joy and passion and purpose. It's an amazing time, my friends. We have this amazing opportunity to really see ourselves in a true light. And as you do, you'll see that you're a good person. You deserve all the awesomeness you feel called to go experience. Once in a while, at the end of my videos, I share something for free. It's a guided meditation that will help you a lot at this time in particular. Remember yourself. Remember your power. Remember your truth. It's called the Higher Self Reconnection Meditation. I made it myself. It was channeled from the depths of my soul. Thousands of people listen to it. It's very, very effective for really tuning you back in to who you are. It's completely free. Check it out down below. I'll leave a link at the top of the description there. And with that, I'll send you off. Have an amazing day, my friends. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your love, your support, your well wishes, your comments, everything. It means the world to me. I see it and I just appreciate it. Much love, my friends. See you next time. Peace.